Alright guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video. So I'm going through this introduction to microcontroller programming course using this bit of hardware called EBlocks, and it looks like this is the last video. So this is like lesson 35, I believe, and I'm on page, was it 87? So the last video we did interrupts, and now we have a sophisticated simulation engine apparently. So the task is to make some traffic lights and then an oven, and I don't really want to do that because, again, it's not really much to do with microcontrollers. It's more just simulating inside Flowcode's engine. But then, like, the next video is this line following maze solving robot, which I don't have. And then this is some landing gear. I guess, again, this is some other hardware that I don't have. And then after that, then it just goes into appendices. So I'm literally done with this course. And I don't think I want to do this simulation for this traffic light system. So instead, I'll wrap this video up by let's just go through and give a quick review of it. I mean, if you've watched any of these videos, you'll know that I'm completely unhappy with this thing. I mean, I think this course is beyond terrible and it needs a hell of a lot of work. But let's see if it stayed true. So this page here on page 8 highlighted, what was it? After completing this course, you'll be able to, and then they mentioned 59 things. So I'm going to go through and just select what I think I'm now able to do. And yeah, I should really review. Did they teach me, or did I learn by myself, or did I already know how to do it? So let's just go through. I don't know. Do we put a line through something if I know how to do it, or if I don't know. To send different 8-bit codes to ports. Yeah. Okay. Change the logic level of a single pin. I think so. Configure an output. Yep. Use binary code. Yep. Manipulate logic output levels. Yep. Use LEDs to display an output. Yep. Compile a program. Yep. Add a delay. Yep. Change the delay interval, configure a delay, control the speed of a microcontroller, use an oscilloscope to time events. That was a bit, I knew how to do that, but they didn't really tell me. Okay. So far, it seems to be staying true. Use connection points to introduce unconditional branching. Yep. Introduce PWM, kind of. Yep. Create an infinite loop. Yep. Manipulate logic outputs. So far, this is all fair enough. This is all good. Configure a calculation icon to perform arithmetic. Configure a calculation icon, yep. Create and manipulate variables, perform calculations. Aren't they the same thing? Use LEDs to current limiting resistors, huh? We didn't do that. Use LEDs with current limiting resistors. That is a no-no. We didn't do that. Create and use a running light program. I should mark the ones that we didn't do, actually. Let's do that instead, because this is going to get messy otherwise. Oh, how can I just select all of these? Can I just undo quickly? Yeah. So which was the one that I didn't do? It was use, where is it? Oh, current limiting resistor one there, that one, 22. So we didn't do that. Create a running light program using the multiply by 2 method. Yep, create and use a running light program. Again, I did all of these things, but not because I was taught. So, yeah. It should be after completing these worksheets with the aid of a teacher teaching you how to do it, you will then be able to. That's what that sentence should be. All right, create and use running light program. Create and populate an array. Create a conditional loop. Input data from switches. Use loops to create LED sequences. Configure an input icon. Configure decisions icon. Yep. Control the frequency at which LEDs flash. Okay. Use LEDs to display output logic levels. Use temporary memory. Create, populate. Create, populate, and manipulate string variables. Yeah. Okay. Control the display of text. Again, as I'm reading these, I'm like, yeah, I knew how to do these, and I did them in Flowcode, learning how to do it in Flowcode, but you didn't teach me how to do it. It was like there was 5 lessons or something. It was like all this blurb of introduction, which was not useful. Then it was using EBlocks again, which wasn't useful. So there's all of this, just kind of random information and all that. Then there's the Flowcode first program. So this was the only teaching bit where they taught you how to do stuff. So realistically, what was it? So from page 39, you got page 39 through to, where do we go? And some of these are challenging anyways, but there you go. So page 39 through to page 68. I mean, it's a decent amount of pages, but that is the only bit of this course I would say is worth going through. And I struggled with that anyways, but yeah. Thought that about 30 pages of 100 pages is what's worth it. So let's just go back to this. I mean, yeah, this page is kind of true. They could say that, you know, you have covered this. There's multiplex inputs, configure a component macro for the keypad. I didn't get that working. Create data loggers using 8-bit and 10-bit data from ADC. I don't remember doing that. Configure an analog input. What analog input did we do? Analog input? We didn't use the analog input. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Data via switches. Okay. Enter information from light and temperature sensors. We didn't do that. Am I losing my mind? We didn't do that. Configure and use the EEPROM. I didn't get that working, or I didn't. It just said use it, and I had no idea. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. Well, that's definitely a no. Display text and numerical data on LCD. Use EBlocks prototype board. We didn't do that. Use software macros in flash structure. Yep. Create software macros. Use closed loop control. We did not use closed loop control. Use PWM to control the brightness of LEDs. Create and use single pin interrupts. Interrupts and change. Use real time operation of PIC MCU. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Create and use timer interrupts. Yep. Use a prescaler to create accurate time intervals. Trigger the timer using a crystal or an external event. So, yeah, those are the ones that say that we didn't really do. But I guess really they can say that this whole course does do these things. But I mean, for me, yeah, it's just overall a really terrible course. And so I'm hoping to redo it. I'm hoping to keep it at 100 pages. Maybe just leave this one as is, and then just, I don't know. I mean, introduction to microcontroller programming is the beginning. So I feel like I need the introduction to microcontroller programming precursor or something. There's a lot that could be taught before all of this, and this could be taught in a better way. Anyways, all right, cool. Yeah, I have not enjoyed this at all. 35 videos, utter painful. Yeah, hopefully we'll redo it and make it much better. But yeah, cool, guys. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. EBlocks, decent hardware. You know, I would say if you're a college and you know how to program microcontrollers and you're a decent programmer as a lecturer, then yeah, you should buy this, take the course and kind of redo it yourself and make your own classes from this. So I'd say that's where it's worth it, because it is ruggedized. Like, that ain't going anywhere, you know, if I fling that around. So yeah, I mean, I guess the fact that you can actually as well screw these down into the board, yeah, I mean, I can imagine stuff like this goes, oh, my camera's going to pop. Yeah, anyways, cool. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I've gone all blurry. Sorry. Bye-bye.